Hi everyone, in this video we'll learn about strings. Okay, so firstly, string is a sequence of characters and strings are objects, not primitive data types. In Java, a string is an object, remember this, and string is always enclosed in double quotes in Java, and string object is immutable, that means unchangeable. So these are the four things which we need to remember. Any sequence of characters would be called a string. So if you see this example here, we have hello. So hello is more than one character, so it is a string, and string is always enclosed in double quotes, not single quotes. So you see we have put double quotes around this string, so this is a string. Okay, and they are objects, not primitive data types. So just like int, char, short, long, these are primitive data types, but a string is not a data type, it is an object. String is an inbuilt class in Java, so that's why when we say string, so we say we have created a string object and not a string data type. And once you create a string object, it is unchangeable, we cannot change it. Now let's see how to create a string object in Java. Okay, so for that let's start BlueJ and let's have a new class. So let's name it as test, and okay, and double click on this and it will open the editor, and here we can do away with these comments, and this code also we can remove, and here change the data type of the method to void, and name of the method we can change if you want to, and here let's create a string object. Let's learn how to create a string object. So firstly, whenever you're creating a string object, remember that S is capital, so you will write string. So string, and after that give the name to the object. It can be any name, use a defined name. So let's say S, it can be capital, small, but we'll keep it small, is equal to, and since the strings are always enclosed in double quotes, so we will write double quote and we will write hello and world. Okay, and you can close the double quotes and put a semicolon. So we have created a string object S. So this is one way of creating a string object. Now remember, string is not a data type in Java, it is a class, inbuilt class which is provided to us, and it is part of java.lang package. So string class is part of java.lang package. Okay, now this is one way of creating a string. There's another way which we can create a string, because it is an object and string is a class. So just like we create whenever we create an object, we use new keyword. So similarly for a string object also we can create a string object using new keyword also. So string s1 is equal to new string, and within this let's write welcome. So both are correct. Either you can create a string object like this, or you can create a string object like this. So both ways are correct. That means using new keyword also we can create a string object, and without using new keyword, simply also we can create a string object. Okay, now if you want, we can print these two, system.out.println. let's print s. Okay, and similarly for the second string we can also print that. Here control V and we can print s1. Okay, compile this program and let's run it. So you see, this is the output, hello world and welcome. Now let's do something else in this program. Now we have learned how to create a string. Okay, now next we learn, since string is an inbuilt class which is provided to us by Java, so every class has some methods. So string class also has many methods. So let's explore the methods of the string class. So let's see some of the methods of string class. Okay, now the first method which we are going to learn is length method. Okay, so let's suppose we want to find the length of the string. Now here, for finding the length of the string, the class provides us with a method called length. So if you want to find the length of the string s, we will, or s1, so we will write, we take a variable int l is equal to s1 dot length. Okay, the name of the string object dot dot operator, and we'll call the method. We should know the name of the method. If you know the name of the method, then all you have to remember is that how do we call the object, the methods of the string class, by using object name dot method name. Now when you call this length method, it will return the length of this object s1. So what is the length of s1? Now when you count length, so start counting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should return 7. So we can write here s1, we can write, let's change this, length of s1 is plus n. Okay, and we can make this comment. We don't want to execute the statement. Now let's save it by pressing Ctrl S and compile this program. Before you compile, you should save it by pressing Ctrl and S. Okay, or you can save it from here also. See, save, Ctrl S. Okay, now we'll compile it. So you should not get any syntax errors. If you're getting syntax errors, you have to remove them. Okay, so after getting this, we'll minimize the screen, and now we will right click on this and new test. Okay, and now right click, void cal. You see, length of welcome is. Why are we getting this output? That's because we haven't clear. So clear screen at method call, choose this option. So now let's run it again. So see, length of welcome is 7. Okay, so the length method will return as the length of a string. Okay, now let's learn another method of this class, that is concat. Now concat method, this is the name of the method, concat. What it will do is, it is used to join two strings. Let's see how to use this. So let's suppose we want to print, or we want to store this on another string s2 is equal to, and here we write my name is dot concat. Okay, so this is how you can this is one of the ways in which you can concat. Now this is the first string, so instead of using a string object, you can directly use a string, but remember that you have to enclose it in double quotes. So my name is dot concat method, and within this, the string with which you want to join it. So my name is, when you print s2 now, it will print my name is Jerry. So let's see whether what it prints. Control C, and we'll copy it and we'll write s2 here. Okay, Control S, that means save it, and now compile it again. No syntax errors, and right click, new test. Okay, and right click, void cal. You see, my name is Jerry, but if you see here, we are not getting any space between is and Jerry. So let's create a space between this. So what we do is, we go here, after here my name is, you give a space here. Okay, and now Control S. Again, remember, you have to compile it. Every time you make a change to your program, you have to compile it. Okay, so compile it and close it, and right click, new test. Okay, right click, void cal, and my name is Jerry. Okay, so this is how we can join two strings. Let's see another example of concat. Now concat can also be done like this, and another way of doing concat is, let's take, okay, let's remove this code because we don't need it now. This is a way of doing concat. Now let's take another string. Now I can use concat like this. Let's suppose we have a string s1 is equal to hello, and we have another string s2 is equal to world. Okay, now what we can do is, we already have s2, so let's call this s3. Okay, the previous string. Okay, now what we'll do is, we can do, let's take, or we can directly do system dot out dot print ln. We can write s1 dot concat, and here within the bracket we write s2. Okay, so you see here, how did we concat? If you see this, here we are concatenating directly by using a string and then the dot and then concat method. here we have stored the string in two objects, s1 and s2, and then we are saying s1.concat s2. So both ways we can use it. Okay, so now when you print it, what will be the output of this? Let's see what is the output of this statement and what is the output of this statement. So Control S to save, compile it, and let's run this code. Right click, new test, okay, and right click, void cal. So you see the first output, my name is Jerry, and the second is see, hello world. And what if we want a space between hello and world? What we can do is, either we can give a space here after hello, Control S, compile, okay, compiling done, and do it again, right click, void cal, so let's see the output window. So here you see hello world, so we're getting a space here. Okay, so this is how we can use concat function. Both ways, we can either put a string directly here, or we can store the string in an object and we can use it like this. Okay, and we could have also done it like this. We could have stored it in a third string. Let's say we take another string. Let's say string r is equal to s1 dot concat s2. Okay, and now here, instead of writing this, we can simply write r. Okay, so this will give us the same output. Okay, so s1.concat s2, and here we print r, compile it, and right click, new test, okay, and void cal. You see, we get the same output. So this is the this is how we can use the concat function. So in this video we learned two methods of the string class. One is length and one is concat. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, and please don't forget to click on the bell icon and do subscribe to the channel estudy.in if you have not already done so. Thanks for watching.